Hey everyone, my name's Glenn James. I created the Retire Right podcast and subsequently the Retire Right Facebook group. A lot of you may want to listen to the podcast, but not exactly know how to do so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my phone and show you through the Apple Podcast Player if you have an iPhone, or on Spotify, which could be on an Android type phone. So let's have a look at it, shall we? Rightio, really simple on the Apple iPhone. So you can just pull down, mine's already up the top because I've used it, but if not, you can just search PO and you'll see that it starts to come up. So then we're just going to press that and it will open the podcast player. You can hit search at the bottom there and then type in Retire Right. Retire Right. And you'll see that it's the very top one. Then we're just going to click on Retire Right. And you'll see the shows at the top, but there's other episodes there. So we want to subscribe to the actual show so you're notified each week when a new podcast comes up. So I'll hit that. And then at the very top, all you do is hit follow, enable notifications. We'll click allow, so you'll be notified every time an episode goes live. And then all you need to do, you can scroll down and have a look at the different episodes that are on there, or you can just hit play and it will start playing. And that's it. You are now subscribed to the Retire Right podcast. Now let's have a look at Spotify. Open your Spotify app. We're going to hit search at the bottom and then we're going to do Retire Right. There we go. It's already popped up there and I haven't finished writing the word Retire Right. So again, the second one's an episode. The top one there, it's a podcast. And we're going to click the podcast, scroll up to the top, and then we're going to hit follow. Likewise, you are now subscribed to Retire Right on Spotify. And then all you need to do to play the podcast is just press play on the first one. It's as simple as that. If you do need any help, please reach out to somebody in your life who already listens to podcasts and you'll be like, hey, I'm halfway there. Now can you help me subscribe to this Retire Right podcast? Feel free to send this YouTube video to any of your friends or family members who may find it beneficial to subscribe to Retire Right and take a listen. Likewise, in the Facebook group, any links that we put up to say listen on Apple, if you just click that, it will take you straight through to the Apple Podcast Player. Or if you hit Spotify and click listen on Spotify, when we post the podcast, it will automatically open the Spotify app. You've just got to make sure in each app that you've clicked follow, or in the case of Apple Podcasts, that you have at the top clicked follow and there will be a tick there. Thank you so much for having a listen to Retire Right. We really want this to be a valuable resource as you start to plan your during retirement strategy and post-retirement. Remember, you only retire once, so make sure you retire right. My name's Glenn James. Thank you so much for watching how to listen to Retire Right on Apple or Spotify.